facility last year. Congresswoman, it's good to see you. And I want to start with this awful news. Another immigrant dying while in ICE custody at Delaney Hall. What do you know? What is your reaction here?
Well, it's heartbreaking. It is, so sad. It's devastating, and it's truly disturbing, but it's not surprising, Jacob. This is a pattern, with this specific location, but also with the deaths that we see all across the country underneath Trump 2.0. It's horrible, and it really should not be happening. No one should be losing their lives at these facilities. And, at the same time, we're dealing with the same kind of behavior from ICE and from the detention centers where we're trying to get answers. We're calling, we're visiting, asking for explanations, and we're constantly getting the door shut on our face to demand answers regarding what happened to this gentleman. This is the second death at Delaney Hall. If you remember last fall, early winter, Jean Wilson Brutus was murdered there after just being there for 24 hours, literally came out in a body bag, a healthy 42-year-old Haitian, immigrant. And this is why oversight is extremely important at these facilities, Jacob.
Yeah. It's part of a pattern, and I spoke about it on my show this weekend. The ACLU has two new reports out, one about the conduct, and there's all this discovery of agents that have been out in the field and the racist language that they have used against people as they have gone across the country, but also alleged abuses inside these detention facilities like the one that we're talking about right now. You mentioned the word oversight. It's why I'm here in Michigan. If Democrats take back some power in the fall, how could oversight of these detention centers and honestly, ICE overall change?
Oh, it would change drastically with Dems being back in the majority. One, we would be holding people accountable, specifically calling them in front of different committees to hold them accountable. And that's, part of what needs really to happen. We have people who are literally committing crimes at these locations, engaging in cruelty and brutality at these facilities. And even those who are killing, ICE agents who are killing people on the street in broad daylight in front of us and abusing them and beating them. I mean, this is horrible, and these matters need to be truly investigated, and we're not seeing that happening right now underneath Trump 2.0.
It's part of why we're talking about it right now, and I'm sure this happens to you. I was at Madison Square Garden last week, and a woman came up to me who was an employee there and said that she was grateful for us talking about what the immigrant experience is like in this country right now, because too often we turn our heads away and we forget. And after family separation, it was called, one of the most shameful chapters in the history of our country by a Republican-appointed judge who stopped that policy. Yet they're able to continue this, a mass deportation effort on an exponentially larger scale. What do you hear from people? What do people say when they come up to you, not just immigrants, but Americans as well, on this issue and how it's affecting how they're going to come out to vote in the midterm elections?
Well, people are exhausted. They're sad by what they see. They are angry about what they're seeing happening. And I hear people talk about it all the time, talking about how it's just not right, especially when you hear about the inhumane treatment that is happening at these detention centers, Jacob. I mean, people are literally being mistreated, abused, not given proper food, not given medical attention. And these are the kind of conditions that this country has talked about other countries doing for so long, about the brutality and the cruelty in these other countries. And now the United States of America has become one of those countries where they are using your tax dollars and public dollars to literally, participate in these inhumane activities and to implement cruelty. And it's just hurtful. We are better than this. It's sad to see the country at this state and to see, Republicans in this administration and this president okay with that. This is not okay. This is wrong. And we should be better people and should not be operating like this.
Your point is so well taken, and it is our taxpayer dollars. Not only is it our taxpayer dollars, but oftentimes, Congresswoman McIver, they're going to for-profit companies. And I have said it once, and I will say it again, there is a prison for children in the United States of America and families, the Dilley Detention Center in South Texas, owned and operated by a private company. You yourself, Congressman Joaquin Castro, so many people have been down there. It was closed during the Biden administration. It is reopened right now. Those are the types of detention centers. When you talk about taxpayer dollars, that's what this is going to. Congresswoman McIver, thank you so much. Keep us posted on your case and all of the work you're doing. Thank you again. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Jacob. Thanks.